What's up, everybody? Today we're here to talk about how to override projections and other data fields in the new Occupy Fantasy lineup builder. To do this, the first thing is to get set up. In the advanced settings, you'll see a checkbox that says custom projections. Checking this box tells the optimizer to not overwrite certain fields with the latest from the Occupy model. By default, if I check it, all of the updated data fields will stop updating. You can optionally go into the Set Fields tab and pick certain items to keep updating from the model while others stay with what you are going to override. Once you've set up, there are two ways to change the values. The first way is to just edit them in these boxes. You can change a projection or an ownership value by using the arrow keys. You can also type a number in and it will save. These values will also be updated in the single builder, or if you change them in the single builder, the multi-builder will catch them as well. If you have your own set of projections, the fastest way to do this is with a CSV. To get the CSV template, you're going to go to here, CSV button, and then click on the download template. Once you do that, you're going to see a file that looks like this. Once you're in this file, you can use any means that you want, manual or Excel tools, to change projection, ownership, exposures. You can set your player pool or your stacking pool. And for certain sports, you can override things like, for example, hockey, the line and power play. In this example, I just changed Nathan MacKinnon's projection to a 15 just to illustrate. Once you've made all your changes, you're going to go here, you're going to click Choose File, you're going to pick this file and click Upload, and you'll see now Nathan MacKinnon is a 15. Few notes, make sure the file is a CSV, and if you're using the method I just showed you, make sure you don't change the player ID and the ID columns. That's what the optimizer is using to match things up. The other option you have is to use your own CSV. I'm going to show one example here. In this file, I just have two simple columns. I have name and projection. You can also do this with ownership or with certain other fields, depending on the sport. If you do it this way, the optimizer will attempt to match the closest name that you give it with the projection. You could also call this something like points or fantasy points. It'll take a handful of names, but this way definitely works. Here, I've just changed Nathan MacKinnon to a 20. So to do your own CSV, you follow the same process, except you skip the template. You just go straight to the upload. You're going to choose your custom file. Again, make sure it's a CSV, not an Excel file. You're going to upload it, and you'll see this changed to a 20. And that's really it. Now, if you get screwed up or you want to start over, it's very simple. All you need to do is uncheck the custom projections and then click on the refresh button, and you're going to get all the latest values from the Occupy model. When you do upload custom projections, you will see that your lineups change. So if you increase or decrease projected players that are in lineups you already built, you'll see those go up or down. And the same for ownership and other fields. That's it for this video.